comments, so you guys can just fire away with questions when you're ready.
Ryan, how was the first career start?
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. You know, a little nervous coming into it, but I think we did a good job all around, and you know, just hit the film and work on what we need to work on to get better from here. So.
Did you guys kind of follow the game plan heading into it? Would you say offensively?
Yeah, we sure did. You know, we knew we were going to come in and try to keep it on the ground like we did. We had over 350 yards of rushing offense, which is superb for us, and that's what we need to do. That's the mentality that we need to have. So we definitely followed script, and I think it worked out for us.
And then 79 rushing yards for you, 2 touchdowns. Is that something that, you know, that's the type of player you are, quarterback, or what?
I mean, I think I can bring it to the table, the rushing aspect. Obviously, I had 111 passing that needs some work, and you know, just talking to the guys downstairs, just working on my reads and getting the ball out quicker and just making the correct read, I think is what I need to work on and what needs to get better for that part of the game.
Jasper, your first game back here after missing last year, you had to feel pretty good.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Seeing all the crowd crazy and all the fans, I missed it all.
Looked like you're feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, the training staff got us all doing everything right in the weight rooms and rehab and all that. We there every day, so pretty much, so got the body feeling right.
A lot of players come back from an injury and they have different things they feel one way or another. What do you feel better than maybe that you had before the injury, that you have now, that you're doing better, you're feeling better? What part of the game?
I like to say probably my, I'm trusting more of my reads to that, and then I feel like I'm more explosive. My first burst, that's that right there.
So did the injury maybe make you like a better football player because you've learned to depend on other things too? Yeah,
exactly. Sitting out that year, I just getting better.
Jasper, you and Trevor combined for 35 carries. Talk about, I mean, how perfectly you guys kind of complement each other.
Yeah, it's crazy how good we run together. He's like a bruiser. I call him like a bowling ball with a gutters on. So he just bounces off every tackle and just keep on running. That's what he does.
Defensively, what was it like defending them? They seemed pretty disciplined. They had good assignment. They ran their assignments well. When they passed, not so well, but when they ran, talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, they were a good team that knew what they were going to do. They've been running that offense for a while, so they came in and they were really disciplined in what they did. They're really sound in what they did. They found ways to manipulate our defense that maybe we weren't ready for. I felt like we prepared really well coming into the week. Just they switched up a little bit in some of the stuff we weren't expecting. So hats off to them. They had a great game running the ball. We had a great game in our pass defense. We just got to shore up their run game.
What was something that maybe caught you off guard that they did that was a little bit?
I think on some of the play when they were doing that option, it was a little harder for our guys to get downfield and cover the pitch. Because a lot of times there wasn't anybody at the pitch, and it was for the read that some of the guys had to make. It was really tough for them. So I think that aspect of the speed that they ran their offense was really good.
What's the hardest part of that to defend against an offense like that? Is that the hardest part? Is what you just said, or is there a particular thing that makes it difficult to defend?
I mean, when the teams are running triple option, every guy has to run what he's supposed to run on every single play. And if one guy messes up, one guy doesn't take the pitch guy when he's supposed to, one guy doesn't take the quarterback when he's supposed to, the whole play's going to get blown up. So it's really about doing your job and doing what you're supposed to do. And a lot of the time that didn't happen, I guess. So we just got to shore that up.
Keyen, does it ever get frustrating as a linebacker when you got to face a team, face plays where there's fakes on like all the plays?
Not necessarily. I mean, we prepared for it all week. We thought we were ready for it. A lot of times they just outblock every time on me, so I just sit there, and I couldn't fall asleep every play. Just kind of wait for it, because they kept running up the middle, and they occasionally go outside. So yeah, I mean, they were a good team. They ran the ball well, and we got some stuff we got to shore up.
Would you say then that the defense's issues were more kind of a schematic thing, or was it a physical thing?
I definitely think it was a physical thing. We got some big guys and come down the field and hit really good. We got really good safety, got really good middle linebackers come down and hit really good. I mean, there's times the guys didn't do their job. There's other times there was no way guys could get to the play they were supposed to make, I feel like. So I think it was mostly schematic, I guess. Physically, I thought we were pretty good. We just got to work on it.
We live in a pass-happy era of football. It's getting more and more. Do you think when you're so used to playing against teams that chuck it more than ever, and they run it. Oregon, for instance, they mix it up as much as they can. But because we've gone so pass happy that a defense, every week they're always training against the pass, and you don't get these teams that smash mouth anymore. Does maybe some of your natural reactions to defending the run, does it delineate a little bit because you're constantly every week in defend the pass mode, and you see a team like this, it's like, we're not going to do that, we're just going to hit you in the mouth. Does it take a lot of time to really readjust?
Yeah, I mean, I think it does when you're used to, when you're playing in a conference where there is some smash mouth football, but there's also a lot of balls over the top. So when you play a game when a team isn't like that and it's a lot different, it's hard for anybody to adjust to something like that. So yeah, it was a little tough adjusting to it, I guess.
Keyen, you can kind of talk about, you guys kind of had a bend but don't break defense going on for a little bit. You know, how big were the fourth down stops you guys were getting?
They were huge. I mean, we gave some big plays in the middle of the field, but when it came down to it, we were tough, and we had 4th and 1, 4th and 2, really short yardage downs. I thought we did a great job filling the holes up front and out physicaling them up front. So yeah, that was huge for us to make those big plays on 4th and 3rd down, and they were short yardage. We've got to carry that into next week.
Ryan, you probably thought any sort of challenge today would be good, but you certainly probably didn't think you'd be tested, into the 4th quarter, did you?
No, probably not coming into the game. It's probably not what our first thought was, but I mean they were a good team. They ran the hell out of the ball, and they did what they do, and that's just gash teams. And so I think what he said over there, the bend don't break defense, is kind of our motto. And I think they did a good job of that, but I think the offense answered when we needed to. The big guys up front had a great game all around. Protection was great, and anytime we rushed for over 350 yards, I think that's hats off to them up front, definitely.
Ryan, is it kind of a relief getting that over that first career start? And I'm sure there was a little nervousness going in there, wasn't it, today?
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad we got the W, obviously, and. But I was excited all week. I was ready to go. I think my teammates had confidence in me, and I had confidence in them too. And I know that they have my back, and it's a lot easier for me when I got guys like Jasper behind me, and Trevor and Jordan behind me, and dudes on the outside like number 7 and 1. So, and Munchie's proven himself too, and I think he's a real good player for us. So.
Jasper, how was the boys and quarterback today making his first career start in the huddle?
I knew he was ready because that's just how the type of person he is. He's always ready. I can tell he's a gamer. You can see that out there flipping over people and stuff. So, yeah, I knew he was going to be good. I knew he was going to be fine.
Coach told me once that quarterbacks that have what he's come into, they have these moments, they call them toughness plays, that kind of change things. So while he was playing football, he took a tumble as gymnastics on the flip, and I noticed there was a certain energy level after that. You guys really started putting into him after that play. Was that the toughness play that Ryan needed, maybe even more so to put it, because he bounced right back up? What was your reaction to that? Because it was pretty
At first I was like, what are you doing? I was jumping over people. But that made it, I felt like the toughness, it brought everybody back together. Like we had to just smash the ball down there, run down the whole defense.
Did your look change a little? Did you cock the eyebrow like, whoa?
Yeah.
I think remember the Titans play when the quarterback flips the guy and looks at him and everyone's like, oh, wow. Is it similar to that to a degree
exactly
where
like that, actually, so.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
So you just felt a different vibe. How did you feel after that play? Because you were doing all right. I mean, everything was, you guys were managing, but it just seemed like you started to pop more.
Yeah, I think you're right. The crowd kind of, I had to bounce up, and, because it didn't really hurt, but you could definitely tell the crowd got behind us after that, and they were in it the whole game. But my thing is, I'm just trying to get these guys behind me, and maybe that was the play to just, show them that, I'm ready to do this, and I can be the guy for it. So.
One more for players.
What are the main things, Ryan, you learned today that you didn't know after you went through?
Just I got to make my reads quicker. That's college football. The game is so much faster than what you actually think it is, and I'd say that's the main thing, and just getting the ball out on time, and being able to trust my checkdowns. And I think if I start doing that, we'll be fine. I'll be fine. So.
Thanks.
Yes.